Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. I have more Halloween projects to show you guys using the Scrap Diva Designs September release, and I have also used the pencil box that was released prior, and I am going to show you guys so many things. I have also used the Haunted House mini album set plus the Boo mini album set as well. In the Crossroads signage set, you get all of these pieces included, plus the word. I double layered the signage boards and also the stick part as well. I used the silver glittery cardstock for layering, and I put foam between the Hocus Pocus pattern paper of the stripe and the silver. I also double layered the signage words that says beware of monsters using the lime green foam with the iridescent paper. Then I just simply decorated with this large chunky glittery spider that I absolutely love. And the color fits so nicely with the Hocus Pocus pattern paper there. I did make another one of these and I added it to my mini album, so you will get to see that real soon. I also would like to mention that this set gives you the witch's hat, and I have been using this witch's hat as well in another mini album set. Then I moved on to cutting the haunted house, you guys. I really wanted to see what the shape was like and how it would look with the other mini album set, and I really love how I was able to join the two sets together. I used the Boo mini album set and the haunted house together to make my Boo mini album, and I absolutely love this so much. I am really enjoying Halloween crafting, and thanks to Erica for asking me to design for the September release, I get to enjoy Halloween all over again. And this time I made the Boo mini album, so I cut out several of the pages. So I did the first cover in the large and the small. So in the Boo mini album set, you get two different sizes, you guys. So you get the large one and a slightly smaller page, and you also get the Boo word in the large one and slightly smaller size. So what I did for my front cover here is I used the entire set. So I used the large page, then I cut out another smaller size page bit in this black pattern paper here. But what I did was I just wanted to use that as a shadow part. So I chopped off the hinge hole part here. Okay, that's what I did. And then for the hinge part to join the pages, I just used the chain, the ball chains here. You see? Then I also added all of this spider web tulle, and I cut them into strips, and then I just add the several on each of the chains. And I also had this iridescent holographic sequin trim in purple, which was perfect matching for this pattern paper I chose from Hocus Pocus collection. And then I used the large size Boo word with the glitter lilac color. Then I also used black foam to cut out the Boo, and also added this pattern paper from Hocus Pocus. And I love this ghost pattern paper. I also did use the bat. These are the bats that's included in the haunted house set, and I used the bats to decorate all of this. Now my idea was that the Boo word is actually part of a cemetery, and there is a haunted house at the cemetery, and these are like this is a graveyard. And so I used the black fence that's included in the haunted house set as the fence part of the graveyard. I just thought that was a fun idea. And plus, this is where I got to add the crossroads sign one more time. So this time, instead of using all of the three wooden pieces, I only used two of them in two different sizes. I fussy cut this big ghost here and the smaller ghost here from the 6x8 paper pack of the Hocus Pocus. And I added some puffy stars. And this ghost is holding one of the stars. I also did add some Nuvo drop on the star pieces there. I used all of the different sizes of the bats included in the haunted house set. And I really enjoyed making this page. The way I did this page was I sandwiched the haunted house. I made the haunted house with the pattern paper and the vellum. Then I stitched all around the 3 sides, included my shaker bits inside. Then I sandwiched the haunted house between the boo word and the page. That's how I did my front page. And I really thought that this was a fun idea. So when you flip it open, you can see my stitching there, which I really like the detail of. And I used the Hocus Pocus pattern paper for most of these pages, but I love this potion bottles, so I didn't want to cover this anymore, so I left it as is. This side I did use other collections of Halloween papers that I had left. I cut the big page with this gold foil paper. Then I also chose the orange and stars printed pattern paper. Plus I cut out the boo in the large and just glued it down instead of double layering it with the 2 different sizes. I glued the large page with the small page together in the hinge part only so that you can lift this like this to add more details here and here, like your photos and journaling and stuff. And that's what I did to the back side as well. I also only glued here so you can flip it open this way as well. Then for this one here, I did double layer the boo word. And then I glued on this bit here, the smaller page, so it opens up like this. And I did this one with the boo word as well. And then you can flip this to open, and then it closes. So that's my boo mini album I have made. Then I decided that I would like to make a memory dex card with the Haunted House mini album set. So I cut the largest Haunted House base with the orange glitter cardstock. Then I also used the pattern paper from Hocus Pocus to cut out the second layer. Then I used my my spider web tool here that I used for the Boo album, and I turned it the other way, and it became, the other side was silvery spider web. So I used that on top, took it to the sewing machine, stitched the 3 sides, added my sequin mix. Then I also used one of my memory dex cards that I have in my stash, and I only cut the bottom part of it so I could sandwich it between this bit here, the top layer of the haunted house and the bottom layer, so it's really nicely strongly on there. So after doing the shaker part, I also fussy cut out this bit here from the 6x8 paper pack of the Hocus Pocus, and I also fussy cut out this witch in the pink car. So I think this is another fun one. And I added the boo word. And I really love the size of the boo word, you guys. So I've been making several more and using them in many different projects. See, you can have so many of these cut out, and then you can make so many embellishments with it as well. I just really love the size. You don't have to use it just for the mini album. You can cut out many of these and you can gift it for your Halloween group swaps or Halloween Happy Mail. So I used the boo word on here to fit the haunted house size. Then I also cut out the door part that's included in the haunted house. I cut out the fence part with the glitter pink cardstock, and I added that behind this flower field. And if you look at the pattern paper close, the flower has a little skull in the middle. And then I used the bats that's included in the Haunted House mini album to further decorate here, here, and here. I also did fussy cut out this bat with the skeleton from the Hocus Pocus collection as well. Then I've Fussy cut out this monster from Andrea Betke collection that I had left, and I decided that my theme is that this is a haunted house and these are the characters that live in the haunted house and they're saying boo to you. And I also added this lovely sticker piece here. Oh my gosh, this was in my recent entry mail all the way from the Netherlands. And this was absolutely perfect to use for my decoration pieces. So I added a chunk of it here, and then I also added a little bit here. And I just really so loved using it. I also did add some to the door as well. Oh, this spider comes with the spider web add-on set. And I just think this is so fun. I loved how I added the bat on top of the ghost, and these are friends living all together in this haunted house. It's just so fun. I also added some sequin flowers to make it pretty also. I just think this is a really, really fun memory decks card I made. Then, you guys, I used the pencil gift box and turned it into Halloween theme, of course. And ta-da, this is what I made, you guys. This is where I got to use the boo word one more time. And the letter B and the O and O, it just fits the panel so nicely. This gift box, you guys, if you don't have this set, you would really want one because this is really easy to make. All you have to do is that this set gives you the panel with the 3 panels attached, right? You cut that largest one twice. You cut the pencil top part twice, and then you cut this part here, which is the bottom part of the pencil box, twice. You cut out the pencil top part, which is this part here, only once. And when you cut it out, it looks like this. And you just have to fold according to the folding line, like this. See, it's really easy. Then you just have to add the glue there, put it together, and then you can put it on the top part of your pencil. Okay, love that. Then I also did cut out the hexagon part, which is the bottom part of your pencil. I cut that out twice, one for the outside and one for the inside. And this circular piece is part of your pencil. And there is a circle included in the set as well. So you would choose the pencil color you want and you can put it there. But I obviously chose similar color tone, like the black and the hot pink to the bottom. Okay. And I added the bats from the bat shaker bow set to the top here. And then I also added it here as well. Now, when you cut out the panels, you guys, this set doesn't give you the layering piece. So what I did was using the Hocus Pocus pattern paper, I measured how tall the pencil panel is, and I just cut it slightly smaller than the actual length and the width. Okay, that's what you have to do. And I just alternated it between this pattern paper and different pattern paper from the Hocus Pocus pack. And I just thought that was so fun as well. I also alternated the bottom panel, so I cut these myself as well. The set doesn't come with the layering. If you choose to make the pencil box using a pattern paper, then you don't have to layer. But I just wanted my pencil box to be super strong, so I used the pattern paper as well as the good quality bezel cardstock as well. So the bottom panel, I added the spiderweb pattern paper and the star one from the Hocus Pocus pack. Then I, instead of attaching the pencil line bit here, which is also included in the set. So when you cut it out, you get that embossed line and you're supposed to glue it there. But instead of me doing that, I wanted it to be a fun Halloween pencil, right? So I chose to glue the black tassel first. Then I glued this starry pattern all around. And that's how I completed the decorative part for the bottom part of the pencil. And I also got to use the spiders from the sand bucket add-on. See these spiders? I put one here, and one here. Then I also decorated the letters with this beautiful sticker that was gifted to me. I absolutely love these. If you guys in your country can find pieces like this, you should definitely buy a lot of them. I absolutely love this one so much. Isn't that so pretty? I loved using all of the Hocus Pocus pattern paper. And see, for my pencil part here, you know that's a normal wood, right? This is the wooden area. So I chose to use this color here from the Hocus Pocus, which I thought was really nice matching color for the wood. And then I chose the black pattern paper from Hocus Pocus as well. See? And then it opens up to reveal this huge space in there. You can fill it with so many goodies, you guys. And then to close it, you do have to sort of push it in like this to fit it. And it's a really perfectly fit box. I love it so, so much. Now, I believe you can choose to have the top part opening as well, but I honestly think it would be much nicer to have the bottom part opening. And for this top part here, to make it, so you cut this bit twice, right? And then you glue the flaps together. But I suggest when you're gluing this bit down onto the pencil panel bit, you placed it on the top first to exactly where you want it to be. Then you lift up the flap one by one to glue. So if you try to glue it all in one go, it will be difficult. So to make it easier for you, place the whole top onto the box first, then glue the flaps individually all around. That's my tip I wanted to share. So that's my pencil box, you guys. I absolutely enjoyed making all of this project share. And let me show you my memory decks card one more time. I so loved creating all of these. It was so, so fun to put the colors together, choose the pattern paper, and I just really had a blast. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for following along my September release guest design work for Scrap Diva Designs. Bye for now.